Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. Last video for today. Tomorrow I'll be back with a few more videos, and then the next day will be a few more videos. And finally, on November 1st, will be my final goodbye video, so... I appreciate the comments I've gotten so far, so thank you all. But, it's time to conclude a series that I've been doing. It's called Rants. With a Z, not a S. Yes, this is my final rant video, so prepare for an anger fest. So, what are we ranting about? The cancellation of Bionicle in general. Starting with G1. The Legend Reborn was a solid movie. I thought it was great, and there were supposed to be two other movies. They canceled those two movies. Because, well, the story ended in 2009, 2010. And the reason for this is sagging sales. Corporate fucking greed. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The story was rushed a little bit, at least the ending, it seemed a little rushed. But it was even worse with G2! G2... its ending was rushed beyond compared, and when Bionicle G1 ended, not counting the unfinished serials and whatnot that Greg Farshtey was still working on up until 2011 or something like that. Yeah, when G1 ended, I was so upset. I nearly, I almost wanted to kill myself. It was that bad. I felt a lot of anxiety. I felt a lot of just, disappointment and hatred towards Lego for canceling my favorite theme. Seriously, this was like the worst move they could have made. Was ending G2 or G1, and then they had the audacity to bring it back with G2 in 2015, and it sold poorly. We could have gotten a third year in G2, but we didn't. And it's y'all's fault. Y'all should have bought the sets. Y'all should have watched Journey to One. Y'all should have read the books. You should have done a lot of things. Seriously. G2 could have been a hit, but it was a swing and a miss, except for the sets. The sets were pretty good. I liked the sets. I have the Masters and the Uniters on their respective shelves on the wall. And yeah, G2 canceling as abruptly as it was, it was a big time mindfuck. It really was. At that point, I was close to killing myself because this was an insult to the Bionicle fandom. It insulted me personally because I was a huge fan of G1, and I had a dream back in 2014 that I was at Walmart, and I was looking in the toy aisle, and oh my god, there were new versions of our Bionicles, yay! Then I woke up and it was just a dream. But then I saw TTV's video covering a leak, and I was like, oh my god, yes! And we got 2 years, and that's when it ended. Fuck you, Lego. Once again, this was another case of corporate fucking greed. There was not many sales being made on these Bionicle sets. It was to the point where stores did not want to sell the 2016 Wave 2 sets. So those became a Toys R Us exclusive, apparently, because they were sick of the 2015 sets. They didn't want to see them on their shelves anymore. They were probably sent back to Lego, and I don't know what Lego did with them. That's what I have to say about you, fucking retail chains. This was horrendous. I remember making a 30-minute long video, or bordering on 30 minutes, as my response to the ending of G2. That message that was left on BionicleG2.com, whatever the fuck it's called. really, it really left me just in tears, you know? I was sad. I was upset. I was disappointed. I was pissed off. And that's literally how I felt. Seriously. 1 strike, 2 strike, you're out, Lego. Fuck you. They're not bringing back Bionicle for a G3. There's no way. At this point, they don't care. They don't. All they want is money. And while that's fine in some cases, because the Marvel and DC and Star Wars stuff is making y'all money, so they're not going to quit doing that anytime soon. And the Ninjago line is still going strong after all these years. It's still making the money. That's all that matters. All that fucking matters to them. It's insane. It really is. But then we got the little Tahoe micro build piece of shit. I hate it. It just, ugh. Fuck that thing. I still have it built. But then in 2023 we got the GWP, which I thought was miles better. Because it had articulation. And it was actually well designed. And people have obviously did their own versions, their own takes on using this style for the gift with purchase with the other Toamata and maybe even the Exotoa and other cool things, and it was all fun. Then the hype from that died down, and I don't think we're gonna get a new Bionicle anytime soon. There were rumors that it's possibly going to be a 2025 comeback. Well, I don't think that's going to happen, and if it does, maybe I'll report on it. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, since we haven't heard anything, and this is October, or October is almost over, and we still haven't heard anything? What the flying fuck? Seriously. Bionicle's cancellation really twice really left, well, basically 2 holes into my heart, because look at that. My childhood heroes were definitely characters to be respected, you know, and I respect them greatly. And the fact that we're not getting any new versions of those characters next year or 2026, I'm going to have an aneurysm, because this is just insane. Lego clearly doesn't give 2 flying fucks about us, the Bionicle community. We're practically a nuisance to them, because there's executives over there that didn't think Bionicle was going to be a good idea, and yet here we are today, and all we got is the little micro thing and the gift with purchase. Well, at least you tried, Lego, but still soured us. We're sour because of your bullshit. Bionicle's cancellation really did mess with me. It really did. It fucked me harder than you think. And I absolutely hated it. I loathed it. Lego pissed me off. I still bought the Hero Factory when it came out, except for, well, a few different sets from certain years, but Invasion from Below I just could not stand. No. Fuck Invasion from Below. Fuck it twice. And the Legends of Chima sets were pretty cool. Getting off topic. But, yeah. To have a Bionicle CCBS line was unholy in the eyes of many. But to me, I thought it was pretty interesting. The Masters were fantastic. They weren't anything too special, but they were pretty good. I'm looking at Golly Master right now, and she still looks great. The Uniters came out, and what a massive step they brought in with the Uniters. And if we had gotten a third wave of Toa, it would have been basically 2017's Mystica Fantoka. It would be interesting, but we didn't get that. And Lego had the audacity to, guess what? They keep teasing Bionicle with different things in several random sets. What the flying fuck? Stop teasing us and actually release something. Fuckers. I need some water. I don't know what brand this is. It's that brand. Contigo. Decent color too. Anyway. Bionicle G1's cancellation left a massive hole in my heart. Bionicle G2's cancellation left an even bigger hole. Because it was only 2 fucking years. Bionicle G1 was only like 9 or 10 years. Not counting the serials going on until there was fucking cliffhangers everywhere. And then it came back in 2015 and ended in 2016. Why? Why? Because it's money. That's all that matters to Lego at this point. At this point, they should license Bionicle out to some other, or just give it to the fans for fuck's sake. We can make Bionicle. I've seen bootleg masks being made by folks like Zion Tyros and stuff you could get off of AliExpress. There are still CCBS Bionicle bootlegs that are coming out and they look fantastic. And yeah, even if there's Marvel shit out there with Black Panther or Thanos or whatever, you know? And there's just so much great stuff out there that Lego is not even paying attention to. Because why should they care? They're not going to care because, well, like I said, it's corporate fucking greed. It's sad. It really is sad because this is a company that I respect, except for, well, the many mistakes that they've made. G1 being the biggest mistake in terms of the cancellation, and G2's cancellation being just apocalyptically bad. I mean, seriously. Yeah, the story wasn't that great. It was decent for the most part, but it was also kind of full of cheesy, campy stupidness and nothing really much to offer in 2015 and 2016. But hey, at least they tried, so. But G2 and G1 were both special in their own right. G2 was never going to compete with G1. G1 was the most special. It is literally #1 on my list of top 10 best Lego themes of all time. Go watch that list video. And this is true all across the board. It doesn't matter what your list says. Bionicle is #1. Fucking admit it. But yeah, Bionicle G1's cancellation really screwed with me. It screwed me hard. And then the fact that G2 was canceled as well after 2 years, that screwed me even harder. It was bullshit. It really was fucking bullshit that Lego canceled G1 and G2 simply because of sales. Underperforming, not selling well, budget being slashed. Of course, I think they took some of the budget from Bionicle G2 and transitioned it to Star Wars CCBS sets. That's what I think happened. And that's bullshit. Yeah, I like the Star Wars CCBS sets. I think they're fantastic. I think there's characters we should have gotten, but we didn't. We will likely never see another Bionicle set from Lego. If a Bionicle set comes out next year or 2026, I'll be surprised. But you won't see a video from me. No, you won't. I might make a post about it on the community section of my YouTube channel, but other than that, no. So that is my final rant video, the cancellation of Bionicle G1 and G2 and the aftermath of both. Oh, God. Give me some water, please. I hope y'all enjoyed this rant video. I hope you all enjoyed this series of videos that I've done, you know, the rants. And I thank you all very much for sticking around for this series. This was fun. This was a hell of a time these past 2 years or so. And I really enjoyed these rants, some of them better than others. And yeah, so God, I'm so glad this is going to be over, because I don't like being angry. I really don't. Who doesn't like being angry? I mean, if you're the type to like to be angry because whatever reason, more power to you. But I'd rather be happy, and that's all I care about is being happy. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be suicidal. I don't want to be any of that. I want to be happy. And so far, LEGO hasn't been making me happy except for some things. Like, The Adventures of Clutch Powers was actually a fantastic movie. It really was. Check out my review of that if you haven't already. And, well, this concludes the Rants series. And this will be in the playlist, obviously. The final episode, final rant video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. Stay tuned. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks there. Have a good fucking day, and peace.